All our times have come. Here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind or the sun or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. You'll be able to fly. Valentine is done. Here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Romeo and Juliet and women every day. And Juliet and women every day. Like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. You'll be able to fly. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Blood on their hands, a serpent's breath, four shadows left in a house of death. A pack of wolves in a kangaroo court. Truth gets lost in a locked report. Moscow after midnight, blood on the rail. Every liar's hand on the killer's veil. The truth's a ghost in a phantom crowd. No one's innocent, but silence this loud. Frat boys swear on a broken vow. Pi Beta whisper she lied anyhow. They're gonna get you said where the cameras sink. When timelines converge, don't blink. Moscow after midnight, blood on the rail. Every liar's hand on the killer's veil. The truth's a ghost in a phantom crowd. No one's innocent, with silence this loud. The Orient's knife, the driver's call. Grub truck Mac for the students' fall. They fed pain a name, they fed him a lie. The hangman's rope fits the one innocent guy. Moscow after midnight, blood on the rail. Every liar's hand on the killer's veil. The truth's a ghost in a phantom crowd. Everyone is guilty with silence this loud.
I'm all tiny again. What the hell? StreamYard. I'll tell you what, StreamYard's some goofy shit to work with, man. Anyway, good evening on this beautiful Monday. It's turned out to be nice. The sun is shining. It's about just maybe a little over 70 degrees. So, perfecto. But I think there's a warm front coming in. So, there might be a clash later. But whatever. Anyway, There's a lot to talk about. I've been trying to watch videos, but it's been kind of a crazy couple of days. And one of my grandsons is here, and he'll be here until after his birthday, which is September 1st, which is cool. And and then we have the big last shindig of the year here with the whole family and the different households involved around the area here. Anyway, so looking forward to that. A lot of crazy stuff going on, though. The ones I've watched are just nuts. Harsh has got some good videos up there. Hootah's been smoking lately. She's been doing really, really good. Bubbly's always good. I try to catch certain people, even when I'm busy. You know how it goes. Anyway, but we have a lot going on tonight here. We're going to go over a lot of stuff. So I want to get moving here and say hi to my beautiful crime family. Sam Morris, good to see you. Joey, good to see you. Cowgirl, good to see you. Cindy Abbott, good to see you. Debbie Gazzardo, my girl, good to see you. Randy Fur, my brother, good to see you. Oh, and yes, I'll go over that too. The Canadian Cat Lady, good to see you. Sherry Irvin, good to see you. Bianca, always good to see you. Swampside Chick, good to see you. Joe P, good to see you. Musical Shrubs, good to see you. Invisible Karma, good to see you. Hope Norris, good to see you. Twat Waffle, my girl, good to see you. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah. Cotton with Candles, good to see you. Lila, good to see you. Yeah, keep going up. Oh, that's a long ways up there. Holy crap. Sally Shepherdson, good to see you. Hope I'm not missing anybody scrolling. I'm trying to scroll kind of fast here. Down the rabbit hole to hell, good to see you. Jethro Troll, good to see you. Rooster Possum, good to see you. I'm fumbling with my words. And everybody out there chatting, I thank you for coming in. And I thank my crime family, the ones that don't chat, because I know there's quite a few of them, because they will email me and they tell me they're watching me. And so I know there's quite a while, or quite a few. Yes, Twat Waffle started a GoFundMe thing. I didn't know she was doing it, but I thank you very much, Twat Waffle, Jessica, Jess, Ginger, Ginger Jess. That's what you should have named yourself. It's Ginger Jess. Hey, Willie, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. But anyway, she started a GoFundMe page. I think she's been posting the links and stuff and trying to get me a new computer, which is, oh, wow, there's two birds attacking each other out there. What kind of birds are those? I've never seen them before. Anyway, what the hell? So yeah, I'd appreciate it, I guess, trying to get a new computer. I don't charge anything on the channel for anything, so I've never, me, I don't like asking for money or anything, so it's kind of hard for me. But the link will be there. Anyway, so she's got it at 1,500 because I'll probably get like cameras. There's certain things for streaming I'm going to want for sure, and I'm going to get like I said, I was trying to get a top-notch computer. But anyway, so anyway, we got a lot, and it is Mod Monday, so let me get the link out there. And there is the link. And yeah, we're going to be sharing some stuff here, and a lot, it won't be a lot of pages or anything, um, like a lot of channels. Uh, I do have one, I think. It's going to be mostly some of these docs that that's been coming out because I have certain things. Some people say certain things, and I don't agree with them. So I'll invite Mr. Randy Fur. How you doing, brother?
Mr. Tommy Jude, how are you, sir?
I'm
What
good. Oh, your mic is good. Nice.
is it? Well, that's always nice to know.
Yeah.
I really wish. Now I'm using a headset mic, which really pisses me off because I have a more expensive mic here that doesn't seem to pick up as well. So, whatever.
Yeah,
But
use what you got.
Yeah,
That sounds good. What you're using though.
that's good. That's good. What are we doing tonight, young man?
Oh, we're gonna be going over some docs and stuff. No doubt about it. If Willie wants to come up, Willie, you can come up too. I should make Willie a mod.
No, not Willie. He's too well built to be a mod. I'm gonna give him a hard time if he comes up because he doesn't like me. He doesn't like me. I don't think he likes me.
Oh, he likes you. He likes you. Anyway, so yeah, we got some things to look up, and there he is. Speak of the devil, Mr. Willie.
Yeah, the fuck you mean, not Willie?
Look at that.
Yeah,
How you doing?
yeah. You know, I'll hit that link anytime, buddy. What's going on, gentlemen?
Oh, you just got to find a picture with a bigger buff, Randy.
Is that possible? That's not possible. That man is a monster.
Hey, listen. And this was like a year and a half ago, so them Greek genes, baby. What can I say?
That's fucking
I am
funny shit, dude.
so jealous. So jealous.
Generation of Spartans, man. What are you gonna do?
Oh, you're
I don't have a lot of time because my daughter just got back from Arizona today. That's why I'm probably not gonna be able to go live for the next couple of days, but I have a little bit to come up here and chat.
Yeah, I watched part of your stuff earlier today, right? It was today.
What, the crime scene stuff?
Yeah.
So it's hard to deduce because I mean, a lot of people are saying it's spray and they sprayed stuff, but I just for some reason think that these photos were taken before any of that was done. Like any kind of spray was sprayed on the walls or on the stairs, and what we're seeing.
You're talking about that picture with the blue, the black coming down and the blue.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the stairs, like how dirty those stairs look, where that can is that they put.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you think what now?
No, I just think it. I just don't think that they did any kind of like spraying of luminol or amino black or any of that until after these photos were taken. So I don't think that stuff dripping down the wall has anything to do with what like the crime scene people were doing. I think that had to do with that there was a fight in the house or somebody threw something against the wall and it kind of
that. What do they call that stuff? Borg or something?
The outside of the wall, Willie?
No, it's the inside. Yeah, the outside has the blood, right?
I don't think it's blood. I think it's rust.
The outside?
Yeah.
The outside? Yeah.
Pipe.
Yeah, I don't know what this blue stuff is. All I know is it has two different hues. Like one hue is a light blue, and then if you look at the other, there's two streaks that are like dark blue, almost black. So I don't know if it's just weird.
Yeah, it is strange. Right.
Hell yeah. This whole thing's strange, man.
Right.
No. What, this case?
This case is
no, not this case.
This case is not strange. This is normal. This is normal shit going on here.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, to be honest, dude, at this point, Tommy, to be honest with you, I'd rather just know a guy who killed 4 people than rather than know a guy who didn't kill 4 people but was railroaded for it.
Wait a minute. Wait, I misunderstood. You guys were talking over each other.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know Tommy was saying something.
Well, you
Oh,
started.
I didn't know I was saying something. I might be on a little. I'm probably on a little delay right here.
That might be a delay.
Until I get the
Yeah,
phone.
yeah. Willie was saying something, then you kind of jumped in. Tommy.
That's all right.
I'm sorry.
No,
Not for me to judge.
I was
you're
just
fine.
saying that at this point, I'd rather just, I'd rather just see some evidence that he did it rather than keep beating my head off a wall with not seeing nothing that Brian did this crime.
All right.
He did it.
This
He did
is
it, right?
I guess
He said he did.
he said he did, but I don't believe he's that guy that can do it in
No,
such
right.
a short,
That's it, Willie. Nail on the spot. It's just like, okay, you did it, but
He's not that
didn't
dude.
do it in 4 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever.
That's what I mean. And I was giving him 6 minutes before that video footage came out. Now that video footage because if you look at what the cops are saying, they're saying that it started when that audio starts on the footage, which is at 4:17. But then they're claiming that that's Brian speeding away at 4:20. So that's 3 minutes. What?
Well, you're good.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
poor
there's
people.
there's
3
a
minutes.
lot of shit with the timeline. There's a lot of shit with that timeline.
Shit. That's all bullshit. The timeline is bullshit.
It is bullshit. Brian's not that guy, man.
Yeah.
Like nobody feared Brian in fucking high school or ever. Like he's gonna come in there like he's Billy Badass John Wick. Come on.
John Wick. What you got here, Tommy?
Well, I want to go over this. Someone's been saying that, it's all honest. He's being honest and shit. I want to go over this. And this is the Showalter, Idaho State Police interview with Showalter.
Oh, is this Jax? Can you tell me what supplemental number this is?
What's that?
Could you scroll up a little bit so I can see what supplemental number this is? Because I've been looking right there. Number. Oh, it's number 1.
Yeah.
No shit. So D2200030. Okay. Thank you.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I've been looking for this.
have you? Yeah, this is quite interesting because I see through some shit here. On November 16, 2022, at approximately 3:16 p.m., Idaho State Police Investigations Lieutenant Catlin and I interviewed Jack Showalter. I'm not going to even redact it. The interview took place at his parents' house, located at blank in Boise, Ada County, Idaho. During the interview, Showalter stated the following: his residence at school was blank, Moscow, Idaho. His residence is approximately 200 to 300 feet from the location of the homicide. It had been a little nerve-wracking going outside of his apartment. He knew some of the homicide victims. Bullshit. Some.
Yep.
He knew Madison Morgan and Zana Kernodle. He had met Kaylee the night before the homicide.
Is all this a lie?
This is like bullshit.
I don't know how much he knows the other people.
Oh my God. But did not realize she was one of the victims until later. He did not know the male victim, Ethan Chapin. Okay, Chapin was Sigma Chi, and what was Showalter again? Delta or something, wasn't it? Is that what he was?
They would definitely know each other, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, they fucking know each other. Yes, Delta. Okay. So anyway,
wow.
At this point in the interview, Showalter's mother, Blank, arrived home and was present for the remainder of the interview. He had known Morgan since their freshman year, and they were in the same pledge class for the fraternities and sororities on campus. Morgan had dated some of Blank's friends and had positive interactions with blank's girlfriend in the past. Showalter had classes with Morgan, and they had done homework together periodically. Okay, so they're doing homework together, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so he and Morgan had a lot of friends in common as well. He supposed he had met now after he gets done. Okay, he's telling this statement, right? And he doesn't realize what he else says until he gets down here when he says he and Morgan had a lot of friends in common as well. He's starting to say he's trying to tell him that they did homework together and blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden he goes, he supposed he had met Gonzalez prior to that night, but did not recall specifically.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I mean, try to be inside him, and he's talking like this, and he's talking about the freshman year pledge class. They had friends together doing homework and all that shit, and all of a sudden he realizes what he's saying. Then all of a sudden he goes, he supposed. I don't know why he's hiding Kaylee. He supposed he had met Gonzalez prior to that night, but did not recall specifically.
I want to know why his mom has to be present for this, like he's a child.
Right, because she's got a lot of money, probably. And
Exactly. I heard she has a lot of pool.
I hear that too. He had never met Kernodle's boyfriend Ethan Chapin before. Okay, so they're doing homework together. I wonder where they did homework together. Know what I mean? And how many parties had been at that house? And that was that known fucking party place, and he had never met Ethan Chapin.
Yeah, they never even crossed paths, bro. Believe that?
Yeah, fuck you, Showalter. Showalter heard Chapin belonged to the blank fraternity. Chapin also was a year younger than Showalter in school. Morgan was dating one of Blank's fraternity brothers, Blank, whom Blank believed lived in Boise. Blank had spoken to Blank earlier in the day, November 16th. Blank is a stand-up guy. Morgan's previous boyfriend, it must be Jack Schrager or whatever. Morgan's previous boyfriend was also one of the Blank friends and is also a nice guy. He and Morgan were mostly just blah, blah, blah. Saturday night.
Blanks.
I know. Why are they redacting that? That's another thing that's getting to me. The case is over.
That's why I'm blessed that you just told me this is Jack Showalter's. Because, dude, I've been reading these documents and I'm losing my mind because I'm not good at identifying who these people. Because, before they arrested Brian, I don't know who all the suspects were, like you guys. So, I don't know how to put a name to these redactions.
Right. Well, this is definitely Jack Showalter. Yeah. And
this is 100%.
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
Well, not only him. I think other people too.
What do you mean?
I mean, just other people in general. I don't think it's just all Jack Showalter. All these players.
No. I'm just saying what, in my opinion, because I never knew what Jack's actions and stuff like that. The whole thing about
this is his testimony. This is his statement to the ISP.
So
this is definitely Jack Showalter.
Yeah, but why would they blank out his name then? If it's just
they blanked out everybody's name, dude. They didn't leave it for anybody.
That's what I'm saying. There's other people blanked out.
No, I mean everybody.
Why? Yeah, but the question is why? Why are they doing that when everybody knows
exactly?
I mean,
but isn't it supposed to be public? I mean, they usually put the initials.
Right.
We don't even have initials or nothing.
No, they're blanking out everything, and it's they don't want us to figure out shit. That's what it is.
Yep. But we will.
Too frustrating.
They can't stop us all.
Right. No, but it's a lot harder when you don't have the.
But that's the blessing of you. Yeah, but that's the blessing of you having a channel and me having a channel and having people that or in the community that can all help each other try to figure this out.
Right, exactly.
Good
So
channel.
Saturday night,
by the way.
Thanks, bud.
Saturday night, November 12th, and into Sunday morning, November 13th, at the end of the game day, people went out to bars. Showalter ran into Mogan at the corner club. Mogan and Gonzalez were going to leave the bar to go to John's Alley. Now, this next line I know is bullshit. And asked Showalter if he wanted to go with them. No, They ignored him through the whole Grub truck thing. They ignored him. They didn't want nothing to do with that fucker.
Right. Absolutely.
That's a total. Why would he be lying about that?
Right.
Wait, Jack wasn't. Wait, Jack Showalter wasn't accepted into the home with open arms.
You know what? He might not have been because.
The only reason I'm asking because he's saying. Well, the reason I'm asking is because he's saying he never met Ethan. So, like, you figure if he would go over to the house to see one of the girls, Ethan would be there most of the time.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Just trying to figure this out.
That's why I'm running this. That's why I'm saying all these yellow lines, they're fucking lies, and the green ones are even more lies, and the red ones are even bigger lies.
Color coded. Tommy's got it color coded. Yeah,
look how little non-colored lines there are. This guy can barely tell the truth. Jesus Christ!
I know.
Jack liked to kill him. Wait, is that true?
There's people out there saying that he was being really honest on here. I read this. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my God. On the way to John's Alley, Mogan and Gonzalez decided to get food at the Grub truck instead. Showalter was at the Grub truck with them, but was hanging out in the back because he was not getting any food. Someone in a silver sedan picked up Mogan and Gonzalez. I thought that was interesting because he probably did see who picked up. So it was a silver sedan. Picked up Mogan and Gonzalez. He assumed it was one of their friends, and Showalter told Mogan to have a good night.
When? When did he say that?
Right before they left. When they left, I know.
No, he did not. He's like, I'm going up the road here. I'm gonna go kill him.
This is when Mogan turned to him, pointed her finger, and said, "Fuck you, mister."
Yeah. Right before they left.
He didn't quite tell the whole story there. I told Mogan to have a good night, turned around and said, "Fuck you, mister." Showalter's designated driver's shift that's not Showalter. Blank's designated driver's shift had already ended at approximately 2 a.m. Showalter had a good coat on, so he walked home. He thought it took him about, here's another thing, 20 to 30 minutes to walk home from the Grub truck. Got home around 3 a.m. Okay, now remember, he only lives 200 to 300 feet away from the fucking house. And if you look, approximately 2 a.m., what time did the girls leave? They left the Grub truck. It took them 5 minutes, right? They got home at, so they must have left at 2:40, 2:40-ish or something, 2:46 or something like that, right? So and he took off running, and he said he walked home. He took off running the other way.
I didn't see running.
Remember that in the Grub truck? He took off running the other way like he was going to go jump in the car.
He went the other way, but I didn't see him running. I
mean, kind of running. I mean, like, he just turned around and took off as soon as they left. Yeah.
He moved pretty
and he went
quick.
the opposite way.
Yep.
He thought it took him 20 to 30 minutes. He should have been home around, 2:20, 2:30, not 3 o'clock, to walk home from the Grub truck. Showalter got home around 3 a.m. and went to bed. Showalter showed on a map the way he walked home, and the way he described did not pass the residents of the homicide scene. Oh, man. You know, how would you be if you were the guy asking, taking this statement? I mean, and knowing what you know. I mean, knowing, because they must have known the Grub truck video. They must have known everything we know. You know what I mean? Or a lot of what we know. During the morning, people called him to see if he knew what was going down on the street at the homicide scene. Showalter didn't believe them and walked outside to see. Showalter had to walk down the street to see the residents' homicide scene. There was a rumor of an unconscious person, which seemed believable. During the group chat, during the pledge classes from the fraternities and sororities, kids realized people were missing and something more than a person passed out might have happened. Most of his chats are via Snapchat, which is totally wiped and gone. They couldn't, even the FBI can't get what was on that Snapchat. You guys know that?
This guy did everything to look guilty. He had blood in his apartment and didn't do shit.
Yeah, and the whole Snapchat though is, that only lasts like 10 minutes or so, and it's gone, and they don't have no record of it. There is no. It's not.
No,
like
they
Facebook,
should. They keep records of it for. No, they keep records of it for 90 days. I don't give a shit if you would try to delete that stuff or not. Snapchat keeps records for 90 days, and then it's gone.
Okay, I'll believe you on it, but I've heard different. I've heard that it gets.
I know. In real time, like the viewer it goes away, but Snapchat keeps records of it.
Can I change subject for 1 second?
Go ahead, Randy.
My wife just came home from teaching dance, and she brought me a Whopper and fries. I just want to let everybody know.
That sounds good.
All right.
My wife is the best. Because she knew I was down here.
I put up with you. She's got to be the best.
That's true. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to eat my Whopper and listen. Go ahead.
All right. So Showalter heard a lot of people were packing up and leaving. Showalter felt jumpy, even leaving his apartment and walking out to his car. He would be able to do his classes online. So he packed up the next morning, Monday, November 14th, and left. Now, I heard, since like day one or whatever, that he left Sunday morning, the day of the Red Rubs, or the night of. He took off that night like at 5 or 6 in the morning. So I think this is a lie right here. He had only been to the residence where the homicide took place maybe once. He had only been to the residence where the homicide took place maybe once. He lives 200 to 300 feet away. It's the biggest party house, and he's only been there maybe once. He was pretty sure it was all different people living there. So in other words, he's trying to say he had never been there when Kaylee, Maddie, and those girls were living there. That's what he's trying to tell. That's what he's trying to say. He heard there was a party there earlier that day that some of his friends went to. Showalter went to the corner club by himself because he had friends who were there and worked there. I wonder if that isn't Adam. So Showalter, Morgan, and Gonzalez were the only ones in their group who left the corner club and went to the Grub truck. Of the victims, only Morgan and Gonzalez were out at the bar. Showalter believed Kernodle and Chapin were still underage. Showalter thought the car in front of their house looked similar to the one that picked him up that night. It seemed like a friend that picked them up, not a random person. Well, why would he say that? Why would he say that? That's the police narrative, but why would he say that? You know what I mean? People usually use designated drivers from their fraternity sororities. He thought maybe Kernodle and Chapin might have picked Morgan and Gonzalez up. So Walter doesn't usually go to parties. He usually goes to the bar. He heard a rumor there was a party at the victim's residence earlier. Check this one out. Kernodle sometimes would get a little crazy with partying and blank. Now, I've been wondering what that blank was, right?
Drugs.
Yep. It has to be, because the very next statement is Morgan just uses alcohol. Kernodle sometimes will get a little crazy with partying and drugs. Morgan uses just alcohol. Gonzalez, he thought, just drank alcohol only. He doesn't remember meeting Gonzalez prior to that night. Well, why would he think that Gonzalez? Willie, what are you thinking of this shit?
Dude, I think, well, I mean, like I said, this guy's guilty. This guy fled to Boise, has blood in his apartment, saying all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, because they had Brian Koberger's name, which is, their reasoning, they stopped looking into him for some reason. I'm dumbfounded by it. Dumbfounded.
I know, it blows me away. After the incident, heard rumors Gonzalez having a stalker. After the incident. Mm-hmm. He heard rumors Gonzalez having a stalker. Any girl who belonged to the blank sorority should know about the stalker information. Morgan and Gonzalez, he believed, both belonged to the blank sorority. Showalter had an ex-girlfriend he was trying to get back to, or I don't know if this is Showalter here. Had an ex-girlfriend he was trying to get back together with. For the most part, the past few years. He had a girlfriend who went to a different school, so he hadn't been hanging out with a lot of people regularly. Yeah, I guess it had to be Showalter. Showalter had no idea who could have committed these homicides. Usually the craziest thing that happens here are people getting MIPs and DUIs. He hadn't heard any rumors about why this could have happened. He thought the only reason someone might have acted like this was for love. And that's interesting. Throwing Jack the Core right under the bus, right? He heard the videos of him at the Grub truck with Morgan and Gonzalez. Grub truck live streams video on Twitch TV. News outlets have identified him from that video and have called him. Showalter left Moscow Monday morning around noon. He traveled home by way of Ontario, Oregon, instead of New Meadows, because he doesn't like driving through mountains. So he's going to over by Boise, and he goes to Oregon. Okay. And that's okay, whatever. With consent, I collected buccal swabs from Showalter. Had no apparent injuries to his hands, forearms, neck, or head or neck area. But I want to show you something. Something crazy happened to me the other night. And this sounds stupid, okay? This sounds really stupid. But I was making a catnip sock for my cat, right? And I put catnip in this little baby sock I had, and I stuffed it and I tied it, but couldn't get much smell out of it. So I took a steak knife and I was stabbing the stupid sock, right? And I stabbed my finger, dude.
Jesus.
With a steak knife in it. I mean, it was bleeding crazy. It was bad. That was 3 nights ago.
Silly boy.
This is what it looks like now after having a Band-Aid on it for 2 nights.
Don't look too bad anymore.
It didn't do much. I mean, it hurts. It does, and it feels like there's some what do you call nerve damage, maybe a little bit. See if I can see that here. There it is. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's only after 3 days. So, I mean, after 5 days, it's going to look even less. You know, so just to show people what I mean, it's crazy that happened to me. I mean, but it did.
Cats.
Okay, so, whoops.
That sucks, Tommy.
No, I think it's funny myself.
Well, as long as you do.
So anyway, they collected buccal swabs and all that shit. The interview ended approximately 4:02. For complete details, review audio recording of interview. I would like, where's all this audio stuff at? That's what I want to find. The buccal swabs and audio recording of the interview were submitted into evidence under blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that is his deal. And on this page, Willie, there's more. There's a lot more. Check it out. This is just one page.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's
There's
this
so
one.
much.
Yeah, this one file, it was like 4.6 gigs.
Really?
Yes.
You mean the 600? You mean the 600 pages?
Yeah, all this stuff. Yeah. I had to extract this from a folder. Yeah, and the folder was 4.6 gigs.
See, I downloaded it all to Canva, and because of how big the file was, and there you can kind of play around with it. That's where I'm reading it. There's a lot though, man. But like I said, I'm reading these, witness statements, and I don't even know who the hell, it is. So, kind of just a lot of beating yourself up reading this shit.
Well, it's the same with me looking at the other ones. It's the same thing, But I knew that was show out there just because of like the Grub truck and he was with them at the Grub truck and stuff like that. It was pretty easy to figure. Oh, I'm way behind.
Yeah, but the blood in the shower curtain, the blood on the toilet, the blood wherever else, the so-called maintenance guys saw it. Dude, that's huge.
Say that again.
The blood that they found in Showalter.
Showalter. Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about that.
It, right? And they lost it.
Right? More blood that wasn't tested. Dude, I've never seen a case with this much blood that they were just like, screw it. We're going with the invisible shit we got.
Yeah, I've never seen nothing like that either.
And then they built this imaginary tree to get to Brian. And what I was telling you earlier when you were we're kind of talking at the same time is, dude, at this point, to be honest, bro, I'd rather just know Brian and Brian be the person that just, murdered 4 people than know the Brian and him be the person that's being railroaded more than anybody I've ever fucking seen in my life. My luck. Yeah, my luck is having to know that individual. I hate it. Because I've lost all faith in the justice system and, going out, dude, being scared to touch anything because if somebody else touches something and then goes out and commits a crime, boom. Once you look into transfer DNA, it's scary.
Easy, Willie.
It is.
You're right.
Willie, you're right. And another thing about Showalter is his parents are huge donors of the schools.
Yeah, exactly. And they have pool. So that's why, again, dude, at this point, I just wish we would see something in these documents that would be like, oh, okay, Brian might have done this shit. But there's none of that.
Nope.
Right.
Where's that information?
Right.
And I don't know how you guys feel about Ann, but I mean, I don't know if anybody knows how I feel about Ann. But listen, dude, if we can go through these freaking jumbled up documents and shit like that, she could have hired some people to do it. So I don't want to hear that, as an excuse.
Well, right. The only thing is, you start digging into this, the gigabytes of shit. You run across like 10 videos that are the same fucking thing. They have nothing to do with the case at all. I mean, it's just junk, dude. Like junk has nothing to do
So there
with
you
the
go.
fucking case. And
So throw that in a junk file.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're going over it, but it's taking a lot of us to go over it. We do have the redacted names. We have them all. It's just
Amen, Joey.
we need to I need to get together with the producer and go over all that stuff.
Yeah. What needs to happen is Brian needs to fucking appeal.
Yeah. I don't know why he hasn't done that
I don't know
yet.
what the hell he's waiting for.
Yeah. Time's running out, man. He's only
Especially
got
at this point where, because I mean, you figure he lost the as soon as what's her name gave that statement, what's her name's sister, he lost like the public's, they kind of swayed towards, the prosecution, obviously a little more. But now with all this coming out, it's kind of swaying back back in his direction. He needs to make a move, dude. He needs to understand leverage and leveraging the public.
Yeah.
And he doesn't grasp that concept.
Maybe he's just, maybe he's given up, dude.
But we saw the video.
The only way he's giving up is if he is guilty.
Well, we saw the video of him. I mean, it's not like he's curled up in a fetal position in a corner. He's, doing his daily routine.
And his haircut and everything, it was like he wanted to look like an FBI agent.
Well, that's the thing, man. I mean, maybe, you never know. Like, maybe he found solitude.
Why?
I don't know.
Because maybe he is one. But with Snapchat, it's the metadata that gets deleted. That's the problem. It's the metadata that gets deleted.
Metadata. Yeah, but they should still have like.
They wouldn't have any. Not even FBI has the shit, dude. We're not going to get any Snapchat.
There's no chance that if I send somebody a Snapchat and then it just deletes after 10 seconds because I set it to that nobody can recover that.
No.
I refuse to believe it.
Oh, yeah, you can recover that.
You know why? Because they recovered the shit in the Murdoch case. That's why. That's what got Murdoch, dude.
I don't think we're going to get any of the Snapchat shit.
We're not getting shit anyway. I mean, what does it matter? I mean, there's no trial, so they're going to give us what they want to give us.
Right.
Totally. Well, it's supposed to be public information now, but.
Yeah, but okay, but think about all the Fed shit that because Annie asked for all this stuff from the Feds, and the Feds told her go fuck yourself.
Yeah, okay. In the Cyber Sleuths, that show I was on, on Paramount, they proved it. Dave's metadata was gone in a snap.
Who's what?
It's gone. It's gone, dude. We'll never see it. They couldn't even investigate it. All these people were in Snapchat talking, and the FBI will never see it. It's gone.
Dude, all I'm saying is
I'm lost.
Alex Murdoch, right? The Alex Murdoch trial. What came about was that Snapchat video. Right?
I didn't follow that case.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's what got him.
I just got some news here, guys. You know Casper West, right?
Yes, Casper's good.
Yeah,
got it.
He made a post 12 minutes ago. A temporary restraining order has been issued for Kohlberger's records.
Say it again.
12 minutes ago, Casper West put a post out. There's been a temporary restraining order issued for Kohlberger's records.
Oh my God.
What records?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
All his records.
Bullshit. I don't believe that.
Where's that coming from, though? I mean,
actually, that might be a good thing. That might mean that they need these records because something's about to go down. This is public information, so they can't just do that without a reason.
Let's maybe we should watch this.
Watch it. Yep. Totally agree.
I don't know who Casper is though, so I'm not.
You know, Casper West.
Oh, he's good.
Willie, Willie,
he's a friend of mine from a long time ago.
Yep.
Actually, it's not watching. It's just show you the post. Let me see here. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to him, definitely subscribe to him, Willie, because
check him out.
That's one of the main ones. Okay, so Casper West. Okay, here we go. Breaking: a temporary restraining order has been issued to block the release of Kohlberger's public records filed by Madison Mogen's mom.
Oh,
what the?
No, that don't mean shit.
This means the city will not release.
I saw that too.
Yeah, this means the city will not release any images or videos from inside the victims' bedrooms. Something
we already got them.
Adding up.
Well, too late. So we already have images from inside their bedroom. So what are they talking about?
We're not going to get any more than what we got. Is that what they're saying?
Listen, yeah, but okay, just because she filed something doesn't mean it's solidified. So I don't know.
Right.
I mean, Casper might be awesome, but I don't think this is solidified in writing that nothing else is being released. Maybe from her daughter.
We need more pictures to figure out some things, and I wanted to. Is Twat Waffle still in here?
But think about it. The news, right? Whoever put out the crime scene photos, Tommy, they
What's that?
edited them. I said, whoever put out the crime scene. Okay, so we know that that the news, right? Some media outlet got the crime scene photos because they released some of them.
Where?
And when
I see crime scene photos. I mean, I saw crime scene photos. It didn't show.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I've done 3 segments on the crime scene photos. So, and the crime scene photos came from a news source that decided to release them, and they blurred out an image and they circled some stuff and yada yada yada. So that means they edited it, but they have the images. So, in my opinion, what I call that is gatekeeping. They have the images. They just don't want to put them out.
What the fuck?
Why is that?
You tell me.
I mean, they could put it out with like blacking out the bodies. I don't need to see the bodies. All right, I really don't need to see.
Me neither. I just want to see
all the walls. I want to see all the walls, the ceiling, the floor,
exactly
everything. They took up. You know, they took pictures of this shit.
Where's the body cam? I want to see the body cam.
Oh, that would be marvelous.
You know, because Mr. Magoo saw the sheath from all the way from the other side of the house. Son of a bitch.
He was in the bathroom taking a piss. And, wait a minute,
I fucking love it, Mr. Magoo. I fucking love it.
I'm just done with this horse shit, man. I'm done being played around like a child. Release the stuff.
Right. No doubt about it. No, see, and Twat Waffle,
but
she went to school. Okay, she's a friend of. She's a former singer of one of my bands. She was in a band with me for I don't know, like 2-3 years. But she went to school for crime scene shit. She was explaining on one of my shows the blood splatter and stuff. So I mean, I want to get the pictures.
Tommy, I'm getting a phone call. I'm getting a point of phone call. I'll be right back, dude.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, dude.
I don't know if my volume is messing up or not, but I'll be right back.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Well, he's got a phone call.
Oh, Doc's in the house. Hey, Doc, how you doing, brother?
Where's Doc? Doc Terry?
No. Doc Thrifty, man. Doc Thrifty's in the fucking house.
I'm sorry, there's so many doctors.
That's Blackhawk right there.
Bring
yeah.
Bring on. Grandma?
What else was I going to say here? I seen something else here. What the hell is it? I guess I missed it. Well, months ago, it's gone. I can't find it. Anyway, let's go. I got a bunch more here. I can tell you that. So let me see. Should we look at which one should we look at? God, there's so many. Now, which one is this? I'll look and see. Yeah, I thought this was interesting too. Let me see, where the hell am I? There I am. Too many fucking screens up and shit. Right there. Okay, so here we are, and this is from Christopher Robert Neal JD. I don't know what the JD stands for. What does that stand for? I don't know. January 2nd, 2024, 9:11 a.m. Christopher Robert Neal JD blah blah wrote, resident life has significantly expanded. Their staff and they facing all been being fired and replaced my students and resident assistants and other student staff. Oh wait, I worked with them 5 months. Sexually harassed and assaulted by senior staff. Hogan stole my Facebook. Oh, wait a minute. Here, come down here. Washington State University Housing and Residence Life had access to Brian Christopher Koberger's apartment on campus and could have taken with gloves that they stock his personal knife, which they are allowed to have, and left it underneath the woman who died, Gonzalez, in Idaho, without him ever walking into the room. And there are people who are his size and build working now for housing who wearing a mask would have appeared to look like him, and I accuse of having a gun. Why? Because he is a criminologist and was close to solving a case on campus per se. This information will raise reasonable doubt and should be offered to the Moscow, Idaho Police Department so that I can go. This was a tip from the tip line to the attorneys responsible. And I have an open litigation as a Native American directly with these individuals, not through your courts, which I can't trust at the moment because I'm also working against state bars of attorneys to clear up their legal status as legal for profiteering. And so I am working directly on my case because I'm trained to do so. It's possible they took and placed his knife, which is why his DNA is on it. That came into the tip line on January 2nd, 2024.
Oh, my.
What do you think of that one?
That's big. That's big. Oh, killing those flies.
Crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, looking at the you haven't, I take it you haven't, he left that. Have you read any of the tip line stuff at all, Randy? There's some interesting shit in there, bro.
I'm sorry, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, just really interesting.
You asked me a question. You were cutting out?
What's that?
Did you ask me a question?
Oh, was I cutting out? Oh. I forgot what it was now, dude.
Well, the answer is probably. I don't know.
Right.
Oh my God. What else you got there, big man?
Okay.
I love you.
Okay, so I got this here. You know what? I'm wondering if you guys are going to be able. I'll try it, but it seems like my computer has problems doing this for some reason, and I don't know why. I haven't figured it out.
That's why we need to
And
get
this is a
Tommy
birdie video here.
a birdie.
Where the hell am I here?
12 waffle. Put that up again
And
so we can help Tommy get a new computer. Wherever you are, 12 waffle.
okay.
Go fund me.
Stage. There we are. Okay, you guys see that? Now, let me know if you guys are going to hear this or not, okay? Here we go. I want to make sure this is up. Volume. It's cranked up. Let's see. You guys hear that at all?
Nope. We
No.
do not, Tommy. No. Sorry. Let me see.
The guys can't hear it?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then I might have to try something else. Let me check something. If I do this, maybe I got to open it with a different program. Let's just try that. No, that's
I don't know how you do it, Tommy. I don't know how you do it. I want to do my own channel, but God, it just seems so hard. Too much stuff going on.
Okay, I'm gonna try this program instead. The legacy program. I might work with that maybe. Let me see. Oops. Oh yeah, I got to put that out there too. Or whoop. Man, tell you what, sometimes you get confused back here. It's pretty easy to get confused.
Not you, Tommy.
No, I get confused, trust me. Okay, room. And let's see if we can get here. This one. Okay. You guys see it okay, right?
See it. Let's listen.
Yep, I hope so.
Oh, no. Still no.
Still can't hear it?
No, still can't hear it, Tommy.
What the hell? That's two different programs. Why is it not connecting to StreamYard? What the fuck? Because I hear it. That's the crazy thing is I hear it.
Well, throw your headsets up to the mic, and then we'll be able to hear it.
Get me that link. Give me that link to that 5-minute video. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. And while we're doing that, We'll look at something else. Oh, I know what. There was a couple pictures sent to me here by the twat.
Twat.
I think.
Sent to you by the twat, you said.
It's fair. Yeah, I can blow that up there. Yeah. By the twat. Stop. Only she would come up with that name. I'm telling you, only she would come up with that name. Okay, here we go. And that should put it on stage.
Go.
There we go. So, this is, there appeared to be like blood smears at the top of the stairs was a small hallway. Directly to the left west was a bedroom, as always is. The bedroom was clean with the bed unmade and a black colored coat laying on the ground next to the bed on the left side when looking from the foot of the bed, partially behind the door. On the north wall was a wire dog kennel. There didn't appear to be any blood inside the room. On the right side, east of the hallway, it ended with a back bathroom. To the south of the bathroom was a small bedroom, Mogan's. There didn't appear to be anything of interest in the bathroom. As I entered the bedroom, there was a bed directly to the left, east. On the bed were Gonzalez and Mogan. They were covered by a beige-colored comforter with a large pool of red liquid near the center of the comforter. The question is, why would he put a comforter on them?
Cover them up.
Why would he cover them up? I mean, if he was in such a hurry and it was done in 8 minutes, why would he take the time to cover them up?
He didn't like to look at
and then it says
he did. Didn't like to look at what he did, maybe.
Maybe. That's a good one, Randy. Yep. Multiple walls and the ceiling. And now this is what freaks me out because of something I read a long time ago. That guy, this is awful. That dude that talked about you'll never catch me in the Poconos Mountains, and that was before they even had Koberger's name or anything. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that post? Anybody?
Yep.
Do you remember that? Do you remember what else he said that he did to those to these people, to these kids? That ceiling freaks me out. Multiple, and because he said he did something and put something on the ceiling, or on the ceiling fan, on the ceiling fan. Multiple walls, and the ceiling had multiple areas of red color cast off. Mogan had multiple visible cuts on her face. Oh my God. Gonzalez had severe trauma to her face and visible cuts with a large amount of dried red colored liquid on her face. There appeared to be aspirated blood, blood coming from her mouth. That's just
disgusting.
That's painful for me to read.
Right.
There's another part to this too.
It's ugly.
Oh, they found, I'll just tell you what it says. Exhibit BBB dot exhibit. So this is the exhibit number is 054, was blue colored latex gloves located in trash can of floor number 2 bathroom. Blue colored latex gloves located in trash can of floor number 2 bathroom.
Tommy, where is this information coming from? That's bad.
Idaho State Police.
Like after the fact, they're saying this happened.
This happened. This is their report. Idaho State Police when they were on scene. Jeez. Exhibit and the exhibit, now they even have the exhibit number. Exhibit 54 is blue colored latex gloves located in trash can of floor 2 bathroom. So that's quite interesting.
Quite.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else here. I think is this
all new information? I mean, it seems like it.
Yeah, this is the stuff that, it's the state police came out with. They dropped like 600 documents or whatever.
Oh, okay.
The Idaho State Police did.
Right.
And this is interesting too. I think I'll share this one. Okay, let me get this thing out of my way. Geez, that thing. Okay, where am I? So on November 17th, 2022, I interviewed blank blank by telephone regarding his purchase of a blank from Gonzalez on November 12th, 2022. Blank provided the following information. He located the blank on Facebook Marketplace. So Kaylee had what it is a car, folks. She had a car for sale on November on November 12th. This dude gets a hold of her about the car. He located the car on Facebook Marketplace. After corresponding with Gonzalez via Facebook Messenger and agreeing on the sale price of $6,500, he met her at the Hayden, Idaho Walmart parking lot around 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. on November 12th, 2022. Gonzalez arrived in the blank, and her father arrived a short time later. So Steve comes too. After a test drive, he handed Gonzalez the $6,500 cash and completed the deal. He heard Gonzalez tell her father she was going to keep the money as she got into a light colored blank that had arrived as they completed the deal. He was unable to see who was in the car or provided additional detail about the car. I just thought that was really interesting. This is pretty interesting stuff. This is getting into what happened that day, things that happened that day. They talk about a transient subject who arrived at the facility on October 31st and stayed until November 3rd. This is just stuff that they must have looked into, Yeah, I just wish that they didn't blank out everything, Know what I mean? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we go.
Help me, Tommy.
This time it'll work.
Okay.
This time it's going to work. And there we go. Back to here and back there. And there we are. And, okay, so 911 call. This is from Birdie. Okay, so anybody that isn't subscribed, anybody that isn't subscribed to Birdie, make sure you subscribe up to him. Always has great videos. Anyway, 911 call. Hidden voices. Enhanced audio only. CapCut audio filters applied. Noise reduction, enhanced voice, high resolution, music enhancement, deep voice, deep. Okay, so I've listened to some of this stuff. Have you guys heard any of this? I got to look out. I haven't even watched chat because I'm watching behind backstage here and stuff. Let me see what's going on. The thing is, though, I think she already had the Range Rover. So maybe she borrowed some money from her dad or something for down payment, maybe. That could be terminus. And Doc says she gave him a $2,500 discount on the value. Homie came with the cash. So, you know what? If she took that cash on the 12th, why didn't they find the cash in the house? You know what I mean? Randy, you still there? You hear me? Does everybody else hear me?
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
My glasses
Yeah, I just
were
wanted
falling
your
down.
right.
My mic fell off.
Right. Well, what do you think about that? I mean,
what do we think about what?
Kaylee, what happened? She took the money, right? And she told Steve that she was taking the money. Then where was the fucking money? Because all they found was what, $350 on a nightstand or something. What happened to the $6,500 fucking dollars?
I have no idea. It's crazy.
Where's the cash? Where's the fucking cash?
That would be a good question. Where's
I wonder if she deposited on a Saturday at 10:30. Yeah, she would have had to go straight to the bank because they usually close at about noon on Saturday.
No, they close at maybe
that's possible.
or 4 on a Saturday. 2 or 4 on a Saturday, at least my bank.
Not around here, they don't.
Keep your money to yourself, then.
Yes, translucent. We're talking about Kaylee's cash from the car that she sold. She sold the car on the 12th at about 10:30 in the morning. They met at Walmart at 10:30. So it took time because they went for a test drive. Right. And they got back, and Steve showed up there and everything, and the guy hands her $6,500 for the car. What I'm saying is, what happened to the fucking cash then? Why didn't they find that cash in the house?
Wait. This is the car before she bought her, what you call
it? She already, it was the 12th. It was the day this shit that happened, that the crimes happened. It was November 12th. She already had the Range Rover. She drove it from Texas to show Maddie. So she already had the Range Rover. What's she
selling? What's she selling? I'm lost. You're killing me.
She was selling her other car. So she sells her other car for $6,500 that day.
But she already had. Did she already have the Range Rover?
Yes, Randy. Yes, it's the 12th. It's the day they got killed. She came from Texas to show Maddie the Range Rover. So yes, right. She already had the Range Rover.
Right.
What I'm saying is, she sold her other car for $6,500. Told her dad that she was going to keep the money. Well, then why wasn't the fucking money located in the house after it happened?
So she got cash for that car.
Did she get robbed, or was that part of the money that they found in her banks?
No.
She might have had time to get to a bank. She might have.
She had plenty of time to get to a bank.
But not really, in a way, because
it's Saturday.
I mean, it was Saturday, not just Saturday. They went to that house, that apartment where they took the picture, which is right on that screen right now. They took that one picture, or those few pictures. I mean, they were doing all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Why isn't there why wasn't there money there? I wonder if that money has been counted for.
Accounted for. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. Phew. Weird
I don't
stuff, though.
I don't know either. Anyway, let's listen to this. Anyway, there's voices he says that are in the back. And he tried to bring them out. So let's listen. I want to make sure that to see if you guys can hear what's going on in the back. And there's one very deep voice, okay, and I swear it's the same voice I heard on the Linda Lane shit. But I think he lowered even everybody on here. But I've heard it straight up too.
11,
Anyway, here we go.
p.m. 42 seconds, November 13, 2022. I don't know location of emergency.
Let me know what you hear in the background.
What is the address of the emergency?
Don't like this. Don't like this.
What is the rest of the address? Okay. Can you repeat the address to make sure that I have it raised? I'll talk to you guys where she was the white shower next to them. I need someone to repeat the address for verification. The address 11222 Road. And what's the phone number that you're calling from? So 3731.
Okay, I'm going to stop this for a second because I just got some news in here that one of my producers there went and checked, and she checked every bank in Moscow, Idaho, and no bank is open on Saturday. No bank is open on Saturday.
What's going on? One of the roommates has passed out, and she was young last night. I just don't wake you up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and they saw some man in the house outside. Yeah, he's just. Hi, that's and are you with the patient? Okay, I need someone to keep the phone, stop talking it around. Can I just tell you what happened? Look, what is going on currently? Is someone talked out right now? I don't really know, but pretty much at 4 a.m. Okay, so I need to know what's going on right now if someone is talked out. Can you find that out? No, come on, the video will shut. No, we have to. Okay, one moment. I'm getting help started that way.
These videos skeeve me out. I don't know if I can watch much longer. Seriously. This is weird.
Okay, and how old is she? She's 20. 20, you said? Yes, she does 20 as well. Hello? Hello? Okay, I need someone to stop tossing the
what he's really trying to say here is, I think, is that you can hear Steve in the background. And there's other things that are being said in that background. And I'm just wondering if you guys are hearing those voices or not. It's kind of strange. Yeah, I was muted for just a little bit there. Yeah. I can't add words to the screen. It's not my video for one thing. I'm just sharing a video here. This is Birdie's video. If you guys want to go watch that, he posted it 2 days ago. But there's been other ones too that he's done live that has the same thing, except I think you can hear it a little bit. What it sounds like is it sounds like Steve's voice, and that's what I was trying to get, trying to see if you guys heard that or not. Where the hell did that go? What the fuck? Shit's disappearing on me, Randy. Oh, Randy's gone. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There we are. I'll drop a link in case somebody wants to come back up or come up. There we go. Anybody want to come up? There's the link. And let's see what else I got here. I wanted to look at what was it? What's this? I haven't had a chance to name my files yet, so okay. I do want to show this one. Yeah, I do want to show this one. And this is getting back. Now, so many fingers, point to this guy, and yet they just, I don't know. This guy should have been definitely looked at a lot more. And then they lost the frickin' blood samples from his house. And how convenient is that? I mean, what the fuck? Okay, Aggie, yeah. I'm just reading what's in this, what's in from the Idaho State Police. That's what they're saying, is that Kaylee went there and then Steve met up with her and the dude that bought the car. He handed over $6,500 and someone came to pick her up, it said, in some other vehicle and took off. What I'm wondering, though, at the bottom line is what happened to that fucking money, because they didn't have nowhere does it say that they found that money in the house. And there's no banks open in Moscow on Saturday. That is what I'm trying to say, is what happened to the fucking money. But anyway, here's this here. Check this out. I contacted blank, unknown complete name or date of birth, on 11/16/2022 at 18:45 hours. I know who this is. At blank, wish to report a suspicious interaction. Her husband, unknown further, had a mail earlier that day, informed me that Moscow police had taken the call, contacted the mail, and released him after their interaction. I contacted blank, date of birth 2001, on 11/16/22 at 19:46 hours at blank. Blank was in the blank blank as Gonzalez and Morgan, but said they had dropped last semester. She mentioned a male named blank blank, believed date of birth of 2001, that was fairly violent and got into a lot of fights. Morgan and Gonzalez associated sometimes with blank as recently as October 22, but blank believed blank had gotten kicked out of the U of I. She knew that Morgan's ex-boyfriend's name was blank blank, and her current boyfriend is Jake Jack Schwager. Morgan stayed in touch and talked to blank, and blank did not like that. Blank believed Morgan still possibly had feelings for blank. So what are they talking about? Her ex-boyfriend? Is that what they're talking about here? I thought maybe this male named blank blank here might have been Showalter. I would like to know his date of birth. I'll have to look that up. That was fairly violent and got into a lot of fights, because I heard that about him. And then it says Morgan Gonzalez associated sometimes with this blank, and I'm wondering if it isn't Showalter. As recently as October 22, but believed Showalter had gotten kicked out of U of I. He got kicked out of the frat. I don't know. I wonder who got kicked out of the U of I. Anybody know anything about this? Let me look out in the chat. Anybody know anything about that? Who got kicked out of the University of Idaho? And Aggie, that you could be true there. That could be true, because I think, didn't they find $350 on her nightstand? And if you take like buying drinks that night and then buying food, I could see that why she would have $350. But it's funny that they didn't state. Why didn't they state that in the statement to the Idaho State Police? Now, that's the question I have. If that is true, Aggie, then that's the question I have, is why did they not tell that in the statement that I just read a little while ago? Why didn't they state that in that statement to the ISP? Oh yeah, it was. It was only $154. Then I don't know about that. I don't know about that 500 then. Unless she bought a lot of drinks. Huh. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, me too, girl. Okay, so let me look at what else I got here. Oh yeah, this is pretty fucking weird too. Okay. Okay, this is about let me share this. Okay, this is about Eric Gower. Okay, Idaho State Police. Date of birth 2000 something 2000. Had finished college and left after spring 2022. They both stayed in touch. Blank blank. Anyway, this is starting on line 6 here. Blank initially thought Eric was a nice guy who helped women get to their preferred locations safely. That's why I know this is about Gower. She did not think Eric's behavior was odd until Blank pointed out that he thought so. After considering the circumstances and all she had learned, she agreed with Blank that it was odd for Eric to provide his personal phone number and be so accommodating to all the women, considering he was married with a child. Eric had recently become a father. This seemed to be common knowledge. On November 12th, after Eric picked him up, Blank asked Eric how it was going being a father. Eric did not seem as joyful as she expected. He sighed and pointed out that it was a lot more difficult and stressful than anticipated. Eric made a point to tell him his wife and baby were out of town for the weekend, and he was looking forward to having the house to himself over the weekend and watch football. Why, to me, okay, I know men pretty well. He's telling these girls this, that he made it a point to tell them his wife and baby were out of town for the weekend. I got the house. Come on over. Blank did not really talk to him after that, and Gonzalez and Morgan continued conversation until they got dropped off at the corner club. So this is on the way to the corner club, people. This is on the way to the corner club. Blank did not remember a time that Eric had made her feel uncomfortable or unsafe in the time she had known him. At the corner club, Blank remembered the core group of friends hanging out as herself. Okay, this is all blank, blah, blah, blah stuff. And mostly all fucking redacted. But that is pretty weird. That is pretty fucking weird. Don't you think? I think so. Yeah, no shit, translucent. No shit. No shit. I mean, I know what that was all about right there. Anybody can see through that shit. I mean, I can see through that shit, right? I'm sure anybody can see through that shit. Made everybody feel uncomfortable. But yet they call him for a ride home, which is even weirder yet. And he's supposed to be like some kind of friend. He was born in 2000, Annie. So he's only like 25. Let me see what this one's about. Okay, I read that one. I don't know how that got doubled up there. Now look at this. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is interesting. Let me blow this up a little bit so you guys can all see it. I do believe this is about Bethany, I think. My producer might have to help me on this one. Okay, so Share this. That over. There. Okay, so here we are. All right. So this is sequence number 140, and Dustin Blaker on February 2nd, 2023 at around 800 hours. Corporal Brett Payne and myself responded to the secure storage area at the city shop to take photos of property belonging to a Dylan Martinson and another unidentified female. MPD had previously removed items belonging to Dylan, blank, Zana, Ethan, Maddie, and Kaylee. Items had also been removed from a spare bedroom on the first floor. Ann Taylor Defense Counsel was granted permission to go through these items to see what could be released back to the proper owners. Prior to Miss Taylor being given a chance to look at these items, property belonging to Zana, Maddie, Kaylee had already been released. MPD had also given Dylan back her belongings, but were able to get her to return them. So let's look and see. Miss Taylor requested we set aside the following items. Items from Dylan's belongings. Pink and white blanket with red hearts, pink and white cloth possible used as a curtain or decoration, black and white band shoes, red and white unknown brand shoes, black and white Converse shoes. But here we got band shoes right there. Items from the spare bedroom, Adidas black and white short sleeve t-shirt, and a green and pink coat unknown brand. Now, the thing is, where does it say that? Because I read somewhere that Dylan doesn't know whose coat that was. Okay, and I'll show you this quick too. And boom, 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 boom. And boom. Okay, so here we got supplemental report phone tips. When I arrived at work, I had several voicemails on my desk phone. I began reviewing the voicemails. Most of the voicemails were tips on the current homicide investigation. Many of the tips were about the live feed from the Grub truck. Throughout the day, I fielded several calls from people with possible information they believed to be of importance to the investigation. I received a call from AM blank. A told me she was at the corner club with two of the victims, Madison and Kaylee, the night prior to the Red Rums. She told me there was a college-age male known by Madison. A told me the male was wearing a black and white flannel shirt with a black shirt underneath that had writing in white letters that said antisocial. Do we know who that is? Do we know who that is? Wondering if anybody knows who that is. Okay. Just wondering. Where was I? Some antisocial. I thought I'd seen a picture with dude with the antisocial. That's why I asked. A told me in the college, told me the college age male who had been identified as Cole Berenberg was acting creepy. She said he was not engaging people in conversation and he was just staring at the girls in the group she was with. A told me Berenberg had been grabbing girls by the butt and being handsy. A said she confronted Berenberg and told him to stop touching girls inappropriately or she would have Berenberg and what the hell? She would have him kicked out of the bar. At one point, Madison introduced her to Berenberg and told her she knew him. A said she left her guard down a little when it came to Berenberg and was later told by Madison that she only knew Berenberg through class and a group project in which they had worked on together. A said a short time later, Berenberg was kicked out of the bar. So there's your creepy guy in the bar. It's Cole Berenberg. Okay. A short time later, I took a call from DJ. Blank J told me he works at the blank. J said he has a regular customer by the name of GP who comes in almost every day. Jay said P makes everyone feel insecure because of the way he acts and the dark things he says. Jay told me P lives in the area of the homicide. I looked up P, name's number, blah, 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 blank. And it says in Spillman. I'm wondering if that is meant to be Pullman. I don't know. I'll tell you what, man. Whoever does their typing and all that shit, man, they don't know what the hell they're doing when they're whatever. And it shows an address on Conestoga. P has numerous involvements with MPD over the last 2 decades. P has had numerous involvements with MPD over the last 2 decades, some of which relate to possible mental health issues. So these are the kind of tips that they've been getting. I'm just tipping the iceberg. I really am. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, that's nothing. This is like, I can't even explain. If you haven't downloaded them, I can't, download them once and see what I mean. From ISP, there was 4 folders, and every single one of them were over 4 gigs. So you're talking 4, 8, 12, 16. I would say probably about 17, 18 gigs worth of stuff. So yeah, it's a lot to go through. It really is. But everybody's trying to do their job out there. You really got to respect all the creators out there that are going through all this stuff, because I want to tell you something. It's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of fucking work. Well, anyway, let me see here. Oh, right. I did want to show this one more time too, because whoops, not that way. Okay, I want to re-show this because I can show you a lot better now. See if that takes. Come on. There's. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about Molly again, because that really bothers me that, you know, when they got there, when the police got there and they went inside the and they think that they went into that sliding glass door and it was halfway open. And here you have Rosie and Tisdale driving by around 4 o'clock, and they see Molly's car parked out back with 3 people standing there. I don't know if one of them was Molly, but her boyfriend, Jimmy Mackey, and that's who this is. And I got to show you this. Now, here's some of his. Okay, I'm just going to show you. This is one of his pictures, people. Look at this. Here's a K-bar. Here's a K-bar, and he's got BLLOD all over him. These are pictures that he shares. Think he's just a little bit crazy? And here's one with a cloak. Mr. Anarchy Studios. This is his pictures, people. I fell down, I got distracted, I lost my direction, and I made bad mistakes. I broke some promises, I forgot who I was, but I got back up. I always will. But the main thing is these pictures. I mean, what is he trying to say? And if you look at this, look at the date. Wednesday, October 19th, 2022. Less than a month before the Red Rums. That's crazy, people. And it does bother me because that car was out there and Molly's husband, ex-husband or whatever, got red rummed over rugs, thieving rugs. So it makes me wonder, and again, about that stupid damn backpack, which, okay, someone sent me an email, and I haven't gone to look yet. I want to go look. But they're saying that when Kaylee and Maddie go up in order at the Grub truck, that it looks like Maddie is trying to hide a black bag in that coat. I want to go look because I swear there's a black backpack involved in this. I really, really do. And, you know, some of the talk where Kaylee, I'm going, you know, they were telling Kaylee, don't, you know, don't spend it or whatever. It's just, I don't know. There's something funny about that. And why, if you were a police officer and you were driving by and you seen 3 people by a car at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning in the back where it's all dark, wouldn't you stop and ask them what the fuck they're doing? I know it was close to checkout time. You know, his shift was ending. But still, 4 people, 3 people, at least 3 people. Because I don't know if one was Molly or not. Maybe she was sitting in the car. But she lied when she told ISP that she was alone with her dog. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. There was 2 other people with her. At least 2 other people. Was Jimmy with her? We need to ask, did they ask these questions? Are they that fucking stupid just because she's friends with fucking Bill Thompson? I don't know. The case is fucking crazy. And digging all this shit makes me crazy. Anyway, I think that's probably what I got for you today. And I want to thank you all for being here. I hope I did you well and put on a good show for you. If you learned something new, that's a good thing, or something that you haven't heard, that's even a better thing. If it makes your mind think, that's even better. So I want to thank you, my subs. Yes, it is translucent. I want to thank my subs, all of you. You're fucking awesome. My chatters, you're fucking awesome. And the subs that don't chat, you're awesome. The whole Kind family is just totally unbelievable. I love you all. My mods, my producers, my investigators, you're my soul. No doubt about that. Until next time, rock and roll.
I want to dedicate this one to Mr. Ozzy Osbourne, who lost his life. One of the best to ever do it, ladies and gentlemen. The song's called Hellhounds on My Trail. 1, 2, 3, 4. Devil, and he knows me. He talked to me by the old oak tree. Talked to me by the old oak tree. Say I got a good house on my soul. Say I got a good house. Make me the king of rock and roll. One got hellhound, one my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. You dance with the devil and you pay the price. You dance with the devil and you pay the price. But from the gates of paradise, but from the gates of paradise. Don't you fall for that crocodile smile. Don't you fall for that crocodile smile. you fall for that low-down style? Why got hellhound on my train? Hellhounds on my train. Hellhounds on my train. Hellhounds on my train. Hellhounds on my train. I pray the Lord my soul. I pray the Lord my soul to take. Well, if I die before I wake, if I die before I wake,
when I heard this, and Twat messaged me saying they blocked her, they sealed their phone record. I'm going, what the F? Come on. Unbelievable. So what's next? What's next at Mr. Hitler? Hitler, you're a piece of shit, dude. You're a piece of shit. Retire. Retire. You're a piece of shit in my book, man.
You think we both